whole thing about PVCR is that it is firstly the right thing to do. I think that's the important message. We feel that sustainability is one of our core values as an organisation. Previously we were seeing a whole load of window frames just pulled out, first generation PVC window frames pulled out and put into landfill, and this way we're reusing them, and we're reusing them not just for cheap product, but we're reusing them in our core high value product.
Window frames that have been in houses for 20 or 30 years are brought to this facility, and within a matter of hours we produce a product that goes that's shipped straight back to the REHAU plant, and again they use that material to produce brand new windows. We produce around about 500 tons of material for REHAU every month, and that's going to go that we're going to produce 2,000 tons of material per month. That's an awful lot of material that we don't have to mine, and of course that PVCR don't have to purchase as well. Approximately 55% we make white product, and that goes to our REHAU operation in North Wales. 20% of those window frames we'll make into a ferrous or non-ferrous metal product, which again we'll find a local buyer for. And 15% of the coloured PVC, it's of a standard that's not good enough for REHAU, but we'll still find buyers locally to use that product. So for instance, it'll go into maybe school playgrounds, it may go into other non-white PVC products.
So the first key reason for investing in this site is because it represents our values. Sustainability is one of the key parts of REHAU, it's part of our DNA, and we were faced very much with finding that we were supplying new windows into a marketplace where the old windows were just being put straight into landfill. So this gives us access to this material, and traditionally when recycled or post-consumer material has been used in the past, it's been used for low-grade applications. In this case we're using it in our core high-value high-quality product, and we've developed a process, invested very heavily, we've developed a process that allows us to achieve that. PVCR is very important in the wider REHAU group. I mean, the family have made it very clear they want to develop the REHAU group in a very sustainable way, and one of the pillars for that has been the development of recycling facilities, not just in PVCR in Runcorn, but also in Germany and in Poland, so that we can access this valuable material and the old window frames that would otherwise end up in landfill, and convert them into high-grade material for use in our production plants.
I think PVCR is very important to the REHAU group because obviously we supply PVC products to REHAU that they don't have to basically mine from the Earth's natural resources. I think as well, what impresses me about REHAU is that they do put sustainability before profit. So whereas we have to run a tight operation and we have to make sure that we come in on time and to very stringent targets, it's not all about the commercial aspect. The focus for REHAU.
The key thing is that we want to future-proof ourselves. We want to make sure that we can effectively use as much of the material that we're getting from old windows in our core processes. So part of the future ideas for the site is expansion. We want to increase the amount of material that we get, and also make sure that we can really get hold of the materials at the point in which the windows are being replaced, and find the most effective supply chain to deliver them into PVCR. So what we're trying to do is increase the capacity, but also investing very heavily in some very advanced kit to improve the material, improve the purity of the material that we get, so that we have a seamless supply from PVCR into our manufacturing plant in Blaina. Well, I think the first topic really is cooperation, making sure that all of us throughout the whole supply chain cooperate effectively to make sure that we achieve our aims. And then it's about communication, ensuring that the sustainability message is communicated throughout the value chain, from us through to fabricators to installers, all the way through to end consumers. And end consumers understand and appreciate and even ask for products produced in the circular economy fashion that we're advocating. And then finally, it's about scalability, making sure that we dramatically increase the amount of the recycled content of our products, and that we make sure that no PVC waste goes to landfill anymore.